Officers say an intoxicated driver going the wrong way flipped his car before crashing into another. 4 people from this were rushed to the hospital, and tonight we're hearing from one of them. Our Fox 12's Audrey Wheel has the details.
It happened here on Southeast 130th and Division. We spoke to a Lyft driver who says he's just glad he and his passenger are okay, that it was a scary crash and could have been even worse. A horrific scene early Saturday morning. One car upside down, 2 others crumpled, glass everywhere. This is Stephen Lobdell Jr. getting out of the truck and being put on a stretcher.
I mean, even standing here doing this interview, my legs hurt, but yeah, I mean, it could have been worse.
Portland police say this driver, Christopher Powell, was driving in the wrong lane of Division Street, going westbound on the eastbound side of the road, when he hit a car and then one of the 2 cars hit Lobdell's truck.
By the time I realized he was in our lane and there was nothing I could do about it.
Lobdell is a Lyft driver and tells us he had a passenger in his car at the time.
We're stopped. We're actually thinking about this. We're alive. I figured there would have been fatalities, especially if the speeds and the impact of the accident. Unfortunately, there were not.
In all, police tell us 4 people, including Powell, were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. They're all expected to survive. Lobdell says he's glad everyone involved seems to be okay and that he just has some bumps and bruises.
There's kind of a hematoma there, bruising right here. The pain's moved over here to the left of my upper back.
It's also a financial blow. His truck was brand new, and now without it, he says he's not able to drive for Lyft and could be out thousands of dollars. But what upsets him most is the circumstances of it.
The ironic thing is I'm out that late to pick up drunks at bars to take them home. So, I mean, my philosophy kind of is if you can afford to drink, you can afford to take an Uber. And if you can't afford to take an Uber, you should stay home.
Powell was charged with driving under the influence of intoxicants, reckless driving, and reckless endangering. Portland police ask anyone with additional information on the crash to give them a call. In Southeast Portland, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.